Welcome to Presswood Comics. We are reviewing Batman Superman issue 1. That cover looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it doesn't have the words, it's more just a full portrait of what's going on.
Yeah, and Batman also looks the same as The Dark Knight Returns, one of his covers too, except Robin's in the background. But this right here, pretty much the same.
Well, the costume's not Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, I know, but like the bloodiness, the like what he's doing and everything.
Okay, like
looks
the
the
stance.
same. Yeah.
Okay, I think it looks cool.
He even made a shirt of it.
So let's go ahead and dive in.
Okay, cover art is different than the inside art, but the inside art is actually really good too.
Really good.
Yep. That's what happens when you get your big boys in one issue, right?
Yep.
First, we'll start off with Extra Cheddar and Pretzel. Together they're unbeatable. It's a prelude to a Batman-Superman relationship. But we start out in the Daily Planet to where Jimmy Olsen got a picture of the Bat in Gotham. And then they're all talking and, you know, having good old-fashioned conversation. And then Clark hears Batman call out his name. It's a cool, I like that, like, blacked-out image of Batman.
Looks cool.
Yeah. And then they're like, yeah, blah, blah, Clark, did you... Clark? So he went. Batman called him to the satellite.
The Justice League satellite.
Yeah, and I won't ruin
No,
what...
you're going to have to.
Will I, though?
Yeah.
I have to ruin what's in there?
It's just the first of it. It's not the ending or anything.
Alright, well, Batman gives a whole speech about, he's like, you know, you think you're superior, you think you're the best kind of speech to Superman. Superman's like, what are you talking about? No, I'm not.
You crazy.
He's like, I would never. And then, as soon as Clark enters, he sees all his Justice League dead.
Like horrifically.
Yeah.
Like rated R horrifically.
Yeah. You got Plastic Man with the Flash. You got Wonder Woman choked out.
John Jones.
John Jones. I think that's Tornado. I don't know.
No, Tornado's not human.
He's got
at
the
all.
arrow though.
He's not human at all.
I don't know who that is.
Anyway.
It might be Human Tornado. And Superman's like, no, why?
And he was like, and Batman was like, you already dead as soon as you walked in here. Kryptonite gas in your lungs.
Yeah. So he's like, why would you do that? And Batman's like, because I wondered what would happen if you were like me. What is the worst version of the Man of Steel? So he's taunting him there. And then you realize, as he comes out of the shadow, he's not the Batman Clark thought he was. The laughing Batman. The Batman who laughs. Which is cool right there. He's like half in costume right there. You see that? He's like half and half. And you're like, well, that's the end of the issue. Everyone's dead. Batman.
Yeah. But it was a different dimension.
Earth Zero. If you would have noticed, just from the cover, you got Superman's look right there. Classic look, too. You got the underwear over the spandex.
It's not underwear.
Yeah, I know. I wanted you to say something. And then that's a different suit right there. Different universe. Now we're at Earth Zero. And it starts out with Commissioner Gordon, you know, putting the bat signal up. And then you have this real cool scene of it's a 2-pager here. And it's an intro to the issue.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Superman's there
Now
holding...
that's how you draw some comics.
Holding up a bus is what Superman
That's
is.
very heroic. Look at that. And he's got a killer croc, too.
Yeah. And he's like, sorry to just
I
drop
got this
by.
for you.
Yeah. And basically...
I heard you from Metropolis. Give me a break.
Yeah, because Batman was talking to Gordon. Gordon's like, I know this. And he's like, I'm not talking to you. And then Superman's like, yeah, I heard you from Metropolis.
There's a little funny part here on the side. It's, Bruce thinks I'm showing off. Show off.
Yeah, this is
So
actually a cool
funny.
monologue of what they think of each other.
Yeah.
And what they're thinking.
They both highly respect each other. They're just two different types of
Hero.
badass, really.
Yeah. But you can tell, even though they're like kind of talking about each other.
Superman is Superman in this.
Yeah.
He's a farm boy. He's from Smallville. He's a Boy Scout. And that's where Superman needs to be.
Yeah. But Jim's like, someone's been kidnapped. You guys gotta go find him. Batman's like, I know it's the Batman who laughs. That's why I need help on this one. He's me, basically. He's an evil version of me. We probably need all hands on deck, really. But we're just going to use Superman right now.
Okay, everyone ask themselves, how do you defeat yourself? If you went totally evil and had to fight yourself, how would you think? How would you do it? I know how you would do it. You have to bring someone else in that's not you.
Yeah. Who
And
knows you
this
as
is
well.
what-
Who knows you
yes,
well.
and that's why Superman and Batman are such a good team up.
Yeah. But their clues lead them to Crime Alley. And you see a print of, Bruce standing over his dead parents. And Superman's like, there's something under it.
And he's like,
Do you want me to do it?
Do it.
Yeah. Batman's just like, just do it. And Superman,
He did it on the Batman Who Laughs did all this on purpose.
yeah. But it was nice of Superman to ask. He's like, you sure you want me to?
Oh yeah, it's
Just
totally
do it.
Superman.
And there's a huge hole under there. And what you have here is, they have a little fight scene, a little security thing.
Yeah.
We'll skip that. But then you have
Oh.
the
this
Batman
right here
Who
is
Laughs Batcave.
cool. This is real cool.
Yeah. There's
And
this
look at to the
prisoner.
side there, to the left. What's that? Is that Robins?
Yeah, stuffed robins too.
Stuffed Robins.
I think they are.
Well, we know one of them's not.
Well, Aaron. And then you
Well,
have,
this is gonna happen.
yeah, and they're all like talking, and Superman's like, I always thought, these are your trophies of your successes and your failures.
And he's like, I realized when I saw your penny and your T-Rex how sentimental you were. You mean human?
Yeah, you mean human. And that was good too.
Yeah.
And Clark's like,
Good writing throughout this whole thing.
yeah, and then Clark's like, you don't have to worry, you would never be him. You're my boy. And he's like, don't be so sure, Clark.
Yeah.
Good old Batman. Always a Debbie Downer. And then they're looking at,
He's realistic. He's not a downer.
then you have to where you see Batman Whose Last Plans. He's like, bum, 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 every
Everyone-
meta.
Okay, we have the Nth Metal, which is from Dark Knight Metal, combined with the Toxin. So anybody, go to the top of that, where the lead is. Anybody, right there, could be infected and they wouldn't know. They could just be pretending. So we're like, oh crap,
Yeah.
this series is going to get nuts.
And Clark's also like, he did this on purpose so we'd question our
And our
allies.
allies, even each other.
Yeah.
Because we both could be infected and just playing along into his very skilled, delicate plan.
Now, Batman was testing Clark on the way to
I
the
know
hole.
that.
He was like, I know if you were
But
infected,
but Batman could also be infected.
you couldn't resist the urge to kill, so
Batman
he
could
kept
also be
pushing him.
infected right now. We don't know.
Yeah.
This is the mystery of this going to be this whole mystery of the series, and it's going to be part of the year of the villain.
Yeah, but
And it's
there's...
going to be a huge storyline throughout this entire year.
Yeah, there's...
And yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean, you're right. I mean, and
Yeah.
Marvel's doing the same thing with Absolute Carnage right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
The year of the villain and the Absolute Carnage is pretty much the same thing in both.
It's similar.
comic-
It's
yeah.
similar. Except this is going to be better.
Well, it's one ultra villain taking over many of their own
No, you're
of the
right.
heroes,
They are very
and
similar.
then coming at him.
You're very right.
And then they're still looking for the kid, and the
Uh-huh.
kid's like, he made me dress up,
We
and
don't want to give anything else away.
yeah,
Let's stop
and
here.
Clark's like,
Oh,
I'll cover
don't-
the
oh.
name.
Nope, no. You didn't see it on the camera. Let's go ahead and shut it. I don't want to ruin any of this. This comic,
Yeah, but it ends with a bang,
it ends with a big bang.
and
And it's cool. Oh! Do you want to go into the Legion of Superheroes that's going to come out?
yeah, we can do that.
What do you think of that? Okay, be very careful here. Let's go straight to yellow. Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's also got your boy
Your boy.
Brian Michael Bendis doing it.
I like
Oh,
Brian
by the
Michael
way,
Bendis.
that's the ring I was talking about.
The flight ring. Everyone could fly in the future with the ring.
No, remember the comic book store had that ring? I didn't know what it was. This is what the ring was.
Okay, but yeah, with that ring, go.
Oh.
With that ring right there, everyone in the future could fly. That's
Yep.
a fly ring.
Mm-hmm. But they're talking
I
about...
thought that's cool. I always like that. I mean, in the future, you're gonna have superior technology. Why doesn't everybody fly?
Yeah.
I just don't like it too much before I do
Actually, I have a nice little picture of, I would guess, what the whole Legion is going to be.
that. Look at that.
Of course, you got Superboy in there.
Of course.
Looks like you got a version of Wonder Woman armor there.
Yeah.
He looks like Black Lightning / Static Shock.
Yeah, he does.
I haven't really looked into much else.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to try to make things different as possible with a little bit of homage there, here and there. Yeah, Black Lightning
Is it homage
Maybe.
or homage?
mixed with Static Shock. Both?
I don't know.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, this is what inspired me. And then he's like, Batman Beyond really inspired me because of the future thing.
Cody loves Batman Beyond.
And then, yeah, this is great.
But Cody thinks Batman Beyond should have a cape. He says that's the only thing that's missing. That should split when he glides.
Yeah.
But it's a
Like
full
this,
cape
it would still
until he
split.
starts gliding
Yeah.
or flying.
I think it would be neat.
I disagree with that. I think it's fine.
And then you have what looks like they're talking about heroes of old and like maybe a museum.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Billy Batson right there.
Billy
Who in the Shazam movie wasn't really Billy Batson. He was like, the problem with Billy in that movie is he was a typical young teen who everyone hates if you're an adult because they're annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Batson's supposed to be a Boy Scout because he loves Superman. There you go. It's just more like the
Billy
teen.
Batson's supposed to be very kind.
Yeah. And just like make sure this last page isn't like a variant cover or something. All right. Yeah, and it also tells you what you should read if you want to start getting into the Legion, and it tells you right here, which is always a good idea. There you go, boom. Which is also part of Year of the Villain. I'm guessing they might tie into Year of the Villain.
Everything's going to tie in, dude.
They might come back
Like
in time
the
or
Absolute
something.
Carnage stuff.
Yeah. Then you have, if it's the same thing I read a couple issues ago, advertisement-wise, it's, yeah.
Harleen, what are you talking about?
Stepin Sejack, who I think is a... No, that was a book last time, wasn't it? Where it was like...
Like what?
I can't remember.
What was it about?
It was about Harley Quinn.
Oh.
But this one's about Harleen before Harley Quinn, really.
Oh.
And they're trying to make
You don't like that stuff.
sense why she would love the Joker, like the romance version. It
Well,
was
what? Because she's brainwashed. He's a master manipulator. That's how he outwits Batman sometimes. They're not really in love. This is a terrible relationship. Nobody should cosplay reasonably and think it's a loving, romantic relationship between the Joker and Harley Quinn.
No, and they say that.
It's ridiculous.
It says, you haven't even read this.
It doesn't matter.
You're putting words in which you don't know.
Care. I've
Joker,
heard this so many times.
No, Joker in my...
It's a Suicide Squad movie. Okay, whatever.
Joker in... Yeah, which all DC movies have sucked. Almost cursed. So far. Joker in my version is a rock star. Wall-to-wall charisma when he wants it, but cross him and he is the stuff of nightmares. You're a dangerous love interest that everyone warns you against, but in a romance you don't listen. You can help him, or so you'd believe.
Alright, let's grade it.
Yeah, the other one was like, it was trying to put, the writer was trying to put how important their sexuality is in real life to the comic, and I was like, okay, sure. But I am going to give this, because the art was good, story was good, I'm very interested into seeing what happens. As always, you have Williamson, Marquis, Sanchez with art, illustration, writing. They really brought the two boys together, They're the main boys. And I want to see what happens, especially because the ending looked crazy. So I'm going to give it a solid A.
And I will give it a V. No, I will give it also an A.
Okay, pretty much the same reasons?
Yep.
Any differentiation?
It's a great comic. Everybody should be excited about this series. They should be excited about You're the Villain. It's good. It's great writing. I enjoyed the whole thing. Mm-hmm. The lettering, the color, is all great.
Yeah.
Like, they really nailed this one.
They also got their characters
And
down.
they got me excited to what's going to come next, too.
Yeah. And DC, since you're one of our subscribers, you should, or I guess it doesn't have to be DC, but get the rights to make this like a shirt or something.
Or a poster.
Yeah, because I'd buy that for sure.
Yeah, it looks great.
And this is where we're going to end it with, in brightest day and blackest night, like, comment, and subscribe with all your might. And hit the notification bell.
All right, thank you so much.